Hey there folks, Wrel here again, part 3 of the Mass Effect Let's Play, Mass Effect Trilogy. Of course we are in Mass Effect 1, as I'm sure you can tell. This is actually part 3. I'm going to release this on the same day as part 2 because part 2 is extremely disappointing in that it didn't go over very well due to a lot of technical issues and some other things. So let's do this right here. So what we need to do now, if I can remember, we need to just go to the Normandy. So that's what we're going to do. We already became a Spectre. We're going to take this up to the docking bay. Got my 2 ladies with me. Well, 3 if you count myself, but
in other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Alright. Those are, they give you little interesting bits and pieces of information, and they usually give you a quest as well, and in regards to the Exogeny Corporation, that's actually where you go to do a mainline story quest for, to kill the Thorian. And I realized that last episode, I'm actually giving you guys a lot of spoilers of things that happen, not necessarily like in the distant future, but yeah, so if this is your first playthrough of Mass Effect, I apologize, but I don't think that I want to change the style at all. I think I'm just going to keep giving you kind of spoilers as we go through.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone.
Come clean with me, Captain.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find
We
her.
had reports.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
The colonists on Pharos might still be
It's your
alive.
decision, Commander.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole.
I'll try not to make
Grant.
things...
Alright, so actually we could talk to Anderson again.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard.
Tell me what happened
It's
with you.
close. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway, officially it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards. The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic, Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining.
Saren caused the explosion.
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for him. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chance.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping
You're
Saren.
right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
All right, so that's kind of a cool little interaction. I mean, aside from the story, it's a good story, but the fact that you are now a Spectre, and the person who is in charge of you, you know, Admiral Anderson, is now, you know, he had his chance and then he failed. So it gives you a chance to succeed, you know.
Saren's out there somewhere.
Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew?
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
And last episode, I was talking about epic scenes, you know, that they do exactly what you did here. You know, all the music and the just makes you seem a lot larger than just Joe Schmo, and that's a very, very powerful concept. And it seems a little cheesy, and it is, but it's something that kind of motivates you as a player. You know, and at the very least, like, sets up, you know, frames the rest of your interactions. It gives you a reason, I guess. We're gonna go find, actually, we'll talk to Kate and get the conversation out of the way. She always looks like she's just, like, slinking up on him. He's wiping his brow. It looks like he's gonna be a...
Commander?
Just trying to get...
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander.
We'll talk another time.
Little bow chicka bow wow. Don't need that. I don't know where Ash is. Oh, she's in the, she's downstairs, doing the downstairs. We're gonna go down, talk to our requisitions officer, get that out of the way, and we'll talk to everybody. Everybody's hanging out down here.
Hey, Commander.
Does not really look like they're having a good time, but...
What have you... Well, as long as you don't mind. Hell, the licenses alone have set me... You bet, Commander.
Alright, basically nothing that I really care about. I would like to save, if at all possible, for some of the bigger items.
Your ship's amazing, Shep. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful.
The Normandy's prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the... I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet, but we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original...
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified. We've tried to make... But some things we just can't make on our own.
Tell me about your...
Unfortunately...
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much... In extreme cases of population...
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative on matters that affect an individual ship. Unfortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, it's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly
I
three...
want to know more.
Interesting. Over time,
How come the council didn't...
This wasn't true AI research. The changes were so insignificant, but one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural...
So the Geth...
Many of the Geth's logic systems...
So there's...
No. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate...
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced. As you can imagine, this caused
I don't see what's so bad about this.
The Geth were created to engage... The Geth... A general order went out across all...
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting.
We had no other choice. The Geth were all... We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil.
It's hard to feel sorry.
Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up.
Yeah, so as you can probably tell, this is a this is a pretty long conversation. That's the reason why I'm skipping a lot of it. I do want to actually have these conversations with people though, just so that.
For technology, that one.
I figured she'd be a
You've
real...
got an eye for talent, Commander. So eventually the sinks have to be. Most vessels rely on sensors can pick up our location.
Yeah. So, I just want to get the conversations out of the way so we can do some other things, like get the other missions later, the private crew member ones. I don't know if they kind of play into it, but it's good. Anyway, Engineer Adams, he comes back in Mass Effect 3, and you know, you talk to him a lot. I don't have a lot of attachment to him. He's not a very interesting character. He's smart, you know, and he does his thing, but he doesn't matter. Like, if you were to remove him from the ship, nothing would change, you know, except for just losing some interactions.
I knew working with the Spectre would be better. At CSEC, you're buried by rule. If I'm trying, but CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first.
So you just
There's more to it. CSEC's handling of Saren was, and without CSEC headquarters, I wasn't trying to.
Nice ship. What can I do? Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with an infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance does. As for the Krogan, I get the genophage infected us, but it's not. We're too spread out.
Lots of species have
But they
left.
go. We're not. So we leave.
What can you tell?
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you ask a Krogan? It's just who we are, Shepard.
So long, Wrex.
Shepard.
Commander? No offense. I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save...
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been... They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though. Ma'am.
Alright, so that is our crew. I know I cut it short. Again, very, very interesting personalities, though. I especially like... I mean, I like Garrus, because Garrus is more... You can relate to him. You know, he's just a guy who's trying to do the right thing, and he's constantly weighed down by politics, you know, essentially. So you have corrupt governments all the time, I guess in every nation, in real life. So it's kind of something that's very, very easy to sympathize with. Wrex, on the other hand, it's kind of hard not to feel sorry for him, just because of like your whole race being neutered. I should have talked to Joker. Oh well. Alright, we are going to go to... I'm trying to rush through this a little bit quick so that... because I'm on some time constraints right now. But we're not going to go to Novaria. We're actually going to go to Liara's dig site first. Novaria is kind of long, and we do want Liara with us when we go to Novaria. Yeah, so Wrex's entire race completely neutered 1 in 1,000 people are Krogan are born, and that's kind of significant, right? And just the fact that, like he said, you know, when I don't actually remember where we're supposed to go, so we're gonna roam around with the Mako. And when he was talking about, you know, if you ask a Krogan, you know, what would he rather do? You know, it's just, you know, be a scientist or whatever, or fight. It's kind of, that's interesting because it's, you know, how do you come back from that? How do you deal with that? Let's see, where's the map? We are going right there. I miss the Mako. I don't know. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Flying it around. It's actually, I think the mechanics behind it are just, they're hilarious, and I understand that they can be annoying if you're playing through the game multiple times, but it's just, I don't know. How do you? It can climb up practically every surface, and it doesn't even make sense that it should be able to, and it can do like flying around thingy things. And I'm gonna get wrecked. Alright, I need to I'm actually going to die if I don't yeah, if I don't get away from this thing. Alright, so we're gonna wait for our repair. That was really stupid. I shouldn't have been flying around like that. Not like wholly concerned, but it's I don't want to have to come back and do it. Let's just put it that way. This guy's kind of a jerk. I like the mechanics in this game. Poor Mako. Mako's all sorts of jacked up. I like the just that there was some physics involved, like the big explosions send people flying, and even the standard machine gun here knocks people down, which is just, that's awesome. And it has just such meaty explosions. Kapow. Okay, let's, no, not, how do we get out? I don't remember. Q? Q. Alright, so let's enter this building. I'm pretty sure, I mean, a lot of these buildings actually look the same, but I'm hoping, yeah, like really the same. There's a quest that Wrex actually gives you to get his family armor, and I thought that it was here. I mean, just by the the looks of this place. And I'm hoping that that's not the case. Ugh, this is annoying. And what sucks is that I can't, like, can't exactly just run in there either. Oh my god! Because of that. Yeah, and then sad face. Then sad face happened. Alright, I don't even know if we should go here right now. Well, no, we shouldn't. So I'm gonna try to find the right continent. So I can maybe not get shot in the gut. I'm pretty sure that I have to come back there though. But I could be mistaken. What do we got here? Can't land. So anywhere that you can't land, you can do Knossos. It's probably not Knossos, it's probably just Knossos, but gotta find it. What are we looking for? Therum, right, okay, there we need to go. Yeah, you know, it just pops out in my mind when once we actually get to it. I actually don't want Tally for this. Garrus and Wrex. So we're gonna have a lot of Geth, and but I'm gonna try to.
I'm picking up some strange readings, really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Oh my god. And there's very legitimate reasons why people do not like do not like to control this thing. Right, we are going to try to mow through this as quickly as we possibly can, and it's going to be a little bit difficult because I have a pistol, and the encounters here are actually there's a lot to do with long range. All right, Geth drop here. Come on, drop ship. Yeah, there it is. I think I beat it to the punch. I would love to see like a customizable, vehicle system. It's not crucial, obviously, but it would be a lot of fun.
Only a fool punches a map back in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull his tail.
Come on. Alright. And it recommends not going in this way. But, and you don't have to. You can go around the side, but I'm gonna see if I can actually jump it. No. Good thing though is that you can't you can't flip this thing over. It's just it's unstoppable. Even that right there. It is seriously annoying to drive though. at least on multiple playthroughs. For just one game, it's like, oh, I fell right into it. For multiple, or for like your single playthrough, it's kind of, it's entertaining, it's new and interesting, and it's not too much of an issue. But yeah, trying to speedrun this thing, it's like not happening ever. Alright, my switch is over here. And I like that the outdoor and indoor worlds aren't segregated. So everything is to scale. And oh my god! Oh Jesus. Go be useful, thank you. Manual override, this is not exactly the most complicated stuff. Alright, gate's going down. I guess I'll pop that medkit. No way! On the road again. Some Geth buddies. I think your perspective actually had a lot to do with the feeling of making the game like significant and large. Because even in your vehicle, yeah, you're far away from it, and so everything seems bigger. And given that everything is to scale, like when you get out of the vehicle, all the buildings are to scale, and you have power, you know, in the Mako, with just being able to completely knock people over. And I think that goes a long way to making the experience more substantial. If you play Mass Effect 2, there's a downloadable content called Firewalker, which is, I think it's Firewalker, but you have the Mako right here, and then juxtapose is the Hammerhead, which is, it's a hovercraft. Handles really, really poorly. Actually, okay, I wouldn't say it handles poorly. Mako handles poorly, and the Hammerhead actually handles better, but it's very, very frail. You can't actually dodge projectiles in it, at least not machine gun fire, and that's a problem with the game, because even if it looks like you're dodging stuff, you're still taking damage. And it's kind of it's unfortunate that there was no real vehicle play in Mass Effect 2, and that a lot of good elements of Mass Effect 1 got left out when they shifted to a more Gears of War style, you know, the camera gets closer. This is what I was talking about with perspective. You know, Gears of War style, close camera, over the shoulder, very cover oriented, and I think that it gained a lot in some respects, but at the same time it lost a lot. a lot. We're gonna run this guy over. I mean, who doesn't want to run Geth over in... Alright. Here we go. Let's get out. I'm actually going to save it right here. I think that it does auto-save at this checkpoint, but we're going to try try to do this and blaze through this content because I am on a time crunch. So let's go up here. There's a bunch of Geth, a bunch of snipers. Boom. Come down. A couple rockets. Avoid them. Very, very easy to do. And I wish there was a more reliable way to avoid, not avoid, to fire off enemy or allied powers, because right now it's that right. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not that. Sorry, that was extremely annoying. But the fact that I can't press Q and E to launch those allied powers slows down combat a lot. Because I don't want to use the shift menu, or the, it's actually spacebar normally, but I changed it to shift. Because it just slows things down. But in a case where you're dealing with sniper rifles like this, it's quite annoying, so we're going to do something about that. Oh, I'm taking it right now. Annoys the crap out of me. Alright, those snipers need to go. I remember the first time that I was running through this, and I actually had the same issues. Is that stupid sniper sitting up there, and he can pick you off when you're behind cover, which is the most annoying thing. So you have to try to like bait the enemies out, and at the same time not get railed by that sniper that's up there. See if I can go up there, get a target on him. Let's do Wrex. There you go. And Garrus, you can sabotage that. Oh, did shoot the projectile, but I think we got him. Alright, we should be maybe down, maybe. Why don't you guys, what is it, E? No, what is it, C, Z? No, it's something stupid. It's up. Right, yeah, advance to that area so I can get you both killed. Why am I moving so slow? Okay. Oh, okay. I was crouched. You guys are fine. Oh, sniper's still up. Alright, so we're gonna... Ah, I can't bring them back to life. Ow, oh my god, it hurts so much. Okay. Alright. Oh, see, I used a medkit that time and, okay. Alright, fall back, guys.
I'm okay.
Oh, you know what? It's counting them out of combat because the sniper is so far away. But it's not actually, yeah, you can actually talk to him now. Wait for it. Come on, give it to me. Alright. Let's go! 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 Go faster, don't let it shoot you. Oh my god! Ah, Jesus. And what sucks is that I wasn't in combat, so it wasn't giving me the actual sprint option. So stupid. But that's Mass Effect 1 in a nutshell. That and getting stuck on elevators and some other really entertaining things. Alright, so let's just make this really stupid easy right now. Let's try to waylay everything. See that sprint right there? That's something that I did not have due to... Okay, you guys sit right here. I'm gonna go bait him out. You know, maybe I can switch switch Garrus to sniper rifle, switch Wrex, you can keep your shotgun, but turn on your barrier. That's fine. You know what else I should probably do? Is maybe upgrade their skills? Maybe do that. Let's get some Spectre training. Ah, Unity, that's what I want. So now I can actually res people. We're gonna go here, unlock our basic pistols. So now we can actually be remotely useful. Let's do assault rifles. Do our shotguns. Go into warp. That's extremely useful. Then go into Krogan Battlemaster Garrus. Decryption. I need somebody with decryption, and I use Garrus a lot. But you know what? We're gonna go all the way up to sniper rifles because that's what I want you using as often as possible. I'm gonna mute the mic for just a moment. Be right back. Alright, I had a quick phone call, so I don't think you guys should notice it in the footage. But yeah, so sniper rifles maxed out tactical armor is actually extremely useful, but we want some decryption so that, dampening is it's actually extremely useful. Turian agent. Let's go there, let's do our equipment as well. You know what would be funny though? Is if I do all this and then I just end up dying. That wouldn't be funny, that would just be sad and a little bit depressing. That's fine. Or not Wrex. Let's do that. Garrus, where's your sniper? I only care about damage. Okay, let's do it. Actually, we'll give you armor piercing is fine. Okay. Alright, so we can't save. Alright, bait him out. Alright, guys, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! You got this! Be a man, Wrex. Be a man, Wrex. Alright, let's do our Unity. Take them back up. Go kill the bad things. I should probably put the stuff in my bar. 2. Let's put Unity as 6. It's just how my fingers work. And kill everything. Alright. Good. Finally. Let's save to be safe. Because that is probably the least fun thing. Oh, there's still things shooting. Most stuff is easy to dodge, it's just the it's really just the snipers. They can one-shot you. It's fine if you have a class with a shield, but I do not have. I should probably put points into basic armor, come to think of it. Alright, let's save this right here. Alright, folks, that is... I just threw a grenade. Where did it even go? I don't know, it was dead anyway. Okay, so we're gonna save the game again. I am out of time, so... I know there wasn't a whole lot of intellectual discussion here, but we are gonna pick up where we left off, and we're gonna actually do... There's a big boss encounter up in this general vicinity, and then we're gonna do... we're gonna rescue Liara, and it should be a nice little encounter. Hopefully we'll die a lot less in the next episode than we do now. But yeah. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you, Garrus, Vicarian. Thank you, Urdnot Wrex, for joining us, and we will see you next time.